Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination, and this is Back of the Fucking Basics again and again. Another brand new season. All new series back in place, and there's no other place. There's no other place to run. The only place you get it is right back in the basics. You know, don't pay my mind my hair. My hair is just wide, I know, and I got a lot of hair. You know what I'm saying? The only place to get it right back is. You know what I'm getting. I mean, I've been busy doing what I do and all that stuff. I know we talk about issues and struggles and pain and suffering. I mean, all that, everything we can talk about right back in basics. But this topic I'm talking about, man, trust nobody. When I meant trust nobody, there's certain folks that's who you can trust and who you cannot trust. Me personally, it's hard for me to trust people. It really do. It's hard for me to trust people, man, because people, man, they can use your kind for weakness, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you feel when you try to look for the right vibe, but it's not the right vibe for you. When I meant for folks, man, it's hard to trust anybody, man. It really is. A lot of people, man, out there, some of the folks that I know, that some of the folks that I do trust, the rest of the folks I can't trust. It's hard to trust some folks. I mean, maybe that's why my heart couldn't bear it anymore. I've been hurt. I've been hurt so much to the point that I wish a lot of people would understand me. Some folks do and some folks don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just the way it is. What can you say? I mean, and even I have a hard time trusting women. That's very hard right there. Because, you know, the only woman I could trust is my mother. My mother's the only one I trust. Any other woman, I cannot trust them. Because one thing that it's hard to trust them. And first thing, what people do is not just all women like that, just some of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard for me to forget any woman I trust. Maybe that's why I have a lot of freedom just to have fun, like I usually do. I don't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? When they telling lies and stuff and all that, like every other folks do. But when I do try to express everything I feel, I be turned out the way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how I feel. And maybe that's the only music that I get is my girl. The music is my girl in my heart. You know what I'm saying? After all that, I feel like at the point there's some folks I need some people in this, and well, sometimes I get right to the point I feel like I just don't need anybody right now. I don't need anyone. I just need myself. But I wish sometimes people can do understand why I probably do the things I do, so they can really know me. Otherwise, I wouldn't hide my tears, you know, my emotions, and especially my anger, my heat anger just towards anybody, whoever did me wrong. And sometimes I'd be afraid of that. And sometimes, a lot of times, I'll get confused to the point when people do try to be there for me, I hurt them very much. You know what I'm saying? You know, because sometimes I turn something else, some kind of monster, you know. But also I can turn, when I really care, I could be a flying dove angel, you know, with having wings on it. And I just want people to understand, man, you know, there's some people that you can trust and there's some people you cannot trust. Trust the ones that the people that usually know who you can trust them. But don't trust the ones that they think they don't know you know them. I mean, they know you, but you don't know them. That's the ones you cannot trust to see what the kind of person they is. You know what I'm saying? Because to tell you the truth, man, my biggest fear in life is me being alone. That's my biggest fear. And it's hard for me to gain love to anybody except my family. You know what I'm saying? And some of the friends, but the love of my life, I don't know for sure. I tried all that, but a lot of that, maybe that's why, you know, music is the only key that really helps me for the love of my life, for all that. I don't have no kids in them, but someday I will have them. You know what I'm saying? I'll be glad to. You know, because I could be good or bad and vice versa. You know? Sometimes I wish a lot of people understood me. I really do. I wish there's somebody out there love me. Somebody. That if I found love in my life, it might be the same person. But again, it might not. I don't know. And maybe people can get it why I do the things why I do. Because people do that to me. But the worst thing part of it, I can get confused to the point that I did something to them. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, things just may not be the same what a lot of people think what we usually be. But anyway, you know, after the good, there's always somebody out there that loves you. But really make sure somebody who can really love you and you can love that person back, because you never know that same person ain't gonna love you back anymore like you love them back, because, you know, excuse me, it may not seem what it usually have to be, what it shouldn't be. And I say the same one. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong to trust people, but always know who to trust and who can't, who to trust and who the people you cannot trust. Make sure the ones that you really can trust, and all in your heart you can trust them. But the ones, the people you don't know, they know you. Don't trust them till you know what it should, and see what type of vibe they really trying to be, because they the right kind of people, they the right kind of people to trust. But if they not, then stay the fuck out of it, out of their sight, and they can stay out of your sight. Alright? So that's the best advice that ever gave, and come before straight to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Alright? Because, you know, I'm gonna stay right, man. I'm gonna be alright, because there's always somebody out there loves me. Somebody. Because trust me, it need to be a lot of love in this world, but the problem is, in this world, ain't no love in this world no more. People just don't care. They just less care and think for themselves. And there's nothing wrong for think for yourself, but you got to think for yourself and think the other people who are around you and who's with you, and the ones that stuck when you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever forget that. Alright? Come from straight for the boy. Okay? Alright. It's your boy. And that's all I had to say to this. So, like I said, it's your boy, Domination. And this is Back of the Basics. Chunk and Medusa's how we do it in Texas, baby. Alright? And I'm your host, Domination. Okay? Alright. See you.